Welcome back, Pally. Still might be back in swing, but not like ever before. Distance learning has made a return from the previous semester, forcing teachers to adapt to an entirely new teaching environment with no one present. We went and collected some of their thoughts to get an idea of their often overlooked struggles and how they're planning to deal with them this year. After only a couple weeks in so far, changes have become very apparent, for better and for worse.
Everything that I need to do takes so much longer. Just for example, you guys turned in those quizzes, right? And normally I could walk around and check your work on a problem like that, the one problem, in 15 minutes in a classroom. Whereas I think it took me 2 hours a class to go through those quizzes. And
I wanted to teach from the classroom because it just gives me a feeling that I'm teaching. And so I was a little bit worried about how am I going to interact with kids who are on my screen instead of in person. So the first week was just weird.
That said, there's some positives to it, right? Like I'm definitely developing some stuff in my curriculum that I've kind of wanted to do for years, but never have time, and now I'm forced to. And so it'll be nice to have that going forward. I'm also finding different ways to connect with students and different ways to do things. So it does keep my brain a little more agile, I guess, and that I've got to be thinking a little differently. But it's definitely exhausting on a whole new level.
One of the biggest changes this year noted by all three teachers was the lack of connection between themselves and the students.
I miss seeing you all in person, and I do wonder in the back of my head, like, am I ever going to meet you all in person? And I don't know if I am, right? And so in some regards, I feel way disconnected.
I've always mostly enjoyed getting to know the students and have always felt like that was what I enjoyed most about teaching, was my interaction and getting to know the kids. And it's extremely difficult via Zoom.
But then in some regards, I have put more of an emphasis on reading through more thoroughly through those student introduction questions. The video intros were fantastically helpful for me. And, I've never had a desire to peek into students' home life. But there is something to be said about, like, I see your workspaces. So I can't say for sure that my connection with students is worse right now, but it's definitely different.
Thankfully, they've had the summer to prepare for this year, and besides the 12-hour district-mandated training course and last year, have spent extensive time planning on the road to make the best of the current situation.
It's like a complete course on Schoology they had posted. We had like complete assignments. It was way more than 10 plus hours. It was way more than that. Now, what that course did was it taught us the basic use of Zoom, how to enhance Zoom experience by changing your camera or your audio.
I spent so many hours just setting up the technology. Like, how is it going to work to be able to see the kids? Again, I don't know. How is it going to work for me to get to know the kids, which I still can't figure out.
Unfortunately, the situation doesn't look to be changing anytime soon, but improvements are coming in the near future. Schedule changes regarding Mondays are already underway, and the district finally opened up to teachers and staff comments. For now, continue to work hard and persevere through these trying times. Forward Focus, I'm Benjamin Papp.